Jay, let me get that. Give me some volume. This we anthem, you know.
Your vote can protect our country's faith. But use it well before it's late. If it is that who you're voting, ready or not, when you're voting,
vote them out.
Vote them out.
Ready?
If it is the proven to be only full amount, when you're voting, vote them out. Vote them out. If it is the time is now that change come about, just as how you vote them in, vote them out. Register and vote them.
Thank you very much. Thank you to this wonderful turnout here. I want to tell you something, huh? A lot of us are neophyte politicians, but I've been around the block long enough in politics to know when you see this is midterm, this is not even elections time. This is just people coming out. This is not people being paid 2 blues and a t-shirt to come out. This is when you see the people of a country want change. This is what you look for. Give yourself a round of applause. Now, the speakers before me, Rudy Paul, he calls himself a researcher. The man is brilliant. Those of you who may be accustomed to hearing that name, reading the letters to the editor in the newspaper, a serial contributor for about 20 years now, and he has been guiding the thinking process. People like him. And I want to give Rudy a round of applause for being our speaker. Our beautiful lineup of women executive, it wasn't deliberate that you had to be a woman, and it wasn't deliberate that you had to be gorgeous, but it just worked out that way. So we ended up with Felicia and Giselle and Lima and Sarah, and we have a beautiful party. Vibrant young people, as they tell you, here every creed and race find an equal place. That is our purpose for existing, to unite this nation, finally, one people under one flag. Yes? Now, after the new interim chairman for the Chaguanas West constituency, Tony Bifu, spoke, I feel bad for my choice of khaki pants that I'm wearing. Because he said he's same old khaki pants, but it's a different khaki pants. This one new, right? But everything they said, and if you listen to them, if you listen to Rudy, I mean, these people were in a meeting today at 1 o'clock. It went till after 3. This party is not funded. All there is in front of us is a mountain to climb. And these people are coming and giving up of their time that they could be making money or spending with their family or lying down on maracas with shark and bake in their hand. And they're giving of their time continuously is a level of devotion I have never seen in politics in all the years. And I was involved from the NAR days. I was a little boy waving flag for the NAR, and I have never seen this kind of devotion. The Progressive Empowerment Party is going to change the way politics is done. If only to judge by you, by the people, by the members, by how it is building itself. What you are doing is changing politics for the better. And now give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. I listened to the Red Squad. All of a sudden the Red Squad finding issues. Before it was nonsense. Before it was nonsense, it was the game. Media bust the mark. Rowley and Farris talk a bag of nonsense. And then Shorty Boy show up to talk about foolishness. In your parliament, all of these people earning big sums of money, have tax-free status, have all the perks of the highest offices in this country, and misusing it and abusing it to go in the highest, most sacrosanct facility in this nation and to waste everybody's time talking a crocus bag of nonsense, week in, week out. But all of a sudden, the Progressive Empowerment Party is on the scene. And we are talking about how to fix education. We're not just knocking education. We have an education plan that is revolutionary. It will remove the obstacles and the stumbling blocks. It will give all of our people a chance at a better life. We have an education system now where we tell our children at 10 and 11 years old, you are going to make a decision that will either affect or haunt the rest of your life.
In fact.
And depending on how hard you work at 10 or 11, no matter the outcome, we will uproot you from all the friends you've ever known and take you to a new place until you start over. That foolishness, the SEA exam, needs to be rubbished. And we, every parent who has ever had a child go through the SEA exam, when I tell them, if the Progressive Empowerment Party is ever voted into office, one of the first things we will do is make all schools 10-year schools and remove the nonsense of the SEA forever. Our 10-year schools mean that for the 10 years of your child's scholastic career, they have built strong ties with peers and the science shows us that the friends you make as a child that you carry into adulthood are your friends for life. We live in a nation of transient persons, in transient communities. We have homeless and vagrants and people getting murdered and killed and going missing and nobody knows their name. We have to wait for the autopsy. It's madness. We've destroyed family life in this country. We've destroyed community life. It is almost as if somebody set out with that as a plan. How do we mash up Trinidad and Tobago? Because Red and Ready and Yellow and Steady have done that continuously for the past 55 years. They've destroyed it. A progressive approach to governance is to ask yourself, how do I give the people the opportunity to build their homes, their families, their communities, and make them strong and prosper? How do I do that? Because a nation is a collection of communities. And if we fix our communities, we fix the nation.
Yeah.
There's a word called counterintuitive. I mean, you didn't even need to clap. All of you sat on it. Like, yeah, of course, yeah. So why none of these people, Keith Rowley has been in the parliament for going on 32 years. How could he not know that? What do these people read when they are not in the parliament? Cosmo, Glamour? What do they read? What is guiding their thinking process? Where is the leadership coming out of that parliament? Where is it? Where is it? And you have to be honest. You have to be brutally honest, because the only way we're going to get change in this country, and as Tony said, this is not about who you like. We're not in this for that. We're not in this for friends. None of this in this looking for props or pips or advantages or jobs or office or shortcut or contract. All of us, like all of you, all we want is to fix this country. That's what we want. That's why we're here tonight. Trinidad and Tobago, we keep comparing it to the Titanic. A former independent senator, he told me, he said, out of politics, Philip, out, I can't take it. He said, every election that come and every election that go, I feel like all we're doing is rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, the country feels like it is bearing down on that iceberg. Like it's going to crash and sink. Every day is some new nightmare. If you take the power of state and say, we will make sure that every citizen who wants to own a home can, you turn a light on in this nation. If you make it possible for parents, young families, they could be minimum wage earners. The Progressive Empowerment Party says we will institute for all first-time homeowners a loan up to $1.5 million, zero deposit, zero interest for 30 years. That would allow every citizen of the great Republic of Trinidad and Tobago to own a stake in it. That is what we needed to be doing 55 years ago. That is where we needed to be. Instead, Ambulanceville. In the Royal Imperial Majestic Banana Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, every time you hear a siren, somebody, somewhere, in pain. Society not working. We cannot lie to ourselves. Somebody said earlier, either get busy packing or get on board and help fix it. Because it's getting worse. It's getting worse. The media has sold itself completely. It is no longer the voice of the people. The media does not tell you what is the murder score. Not the rate, the score. What's the murder score today? People playing the vex because a foreigner come and do a show here and say 462 people there. It's not a safe place to go. He right. And our Ministry of Foreign Affairs and our Ministry of Tourism is putting foreigners' lives in danger when we fool them and tell them that this is some kind of tropical paradise. That is a lie. This is not tropical paradise. Look around you. I estimated once, a couple years ago, the cost, the value of the wrought iron and burglar proofing west of Central Market alone was in the billions of dollars. That is wrought iron and burglar proofing. The first symbol of failure to manage. We're failing fast. We're failing bad. When you leave here tonight, everybody going home in fear. Everybody's in fear. You're in fear for your life, you're in fear for your job, you're in fear for your home, you're in fear for your loved ones, you're in fear for your community, you're in fear for your health if you end up sick, you're in fear for the whole country. You're in fear for what you could hear on the news tomorrow. This country has never been so mismanaged. Somebody told me today, we're at the point where you could hear that the Tobago boat sink or a plane crash. The country has never been this badly mismanaged. We cannot wait for an election 3 years down the road. We need to mobilize now. The Progressive Empowerment Party is launching in Chaguanas West tonight, and we're launching in San Fernando West on the 28th of June to tell Trinidad and Tobago that we are on an election footing and we want elections now.
Yes. Yes.
We want it now. This is madness. This cannot continue. Sarah, to come and tell you, there are so many issues going on begging in this country, and we still have foolish dinosaurs in 2017. Big men having conversations about if girls should be married underage. This is 2017. We need to put all of those dinosaurs in our boat and set them sail away from Trinidad and Tobago. Take away their cell phone, don't give them no internet, tell them don't call me. Go away. And because seriously, of the issues that you want addressed. You want to know that you and your loved ones are safe. You want that. If I work hard, I must be able to buy a home. So I have a stake in this country, and when I close my eyes for good, I could leave something as a symbol of all my hard work for my children. Everybody wants that. We want, when we get the salary or whatever is the retained earnings at the end of the month when we pay the expenses, we want to be able to buy food and have a nice life. Trinidadians just want to like themselves, you know. We are not a greedy people. I tell you, look around. We are a generous, loving people. They've made us hateful, fearful, mistrusting of our neighbors. We don't even know if we say with the people around us, we don't know. That is our reality. And that is a function and a failure of government. I was coming here tonight and I was thinking, there are people tonight, today, tomorrow, being led astray. They went that way for doubles and they're going for napkins. If you follow them, chances are they won't win out. Or they went that way for doubles and they remember they leave the wallet home. There are people in this country today, tonight, tomorrow, being led astray by others into crime, criminality and violence, who are going to come and break into other people's house and shoot other people for money and distress other people, because the government of the day and the governments of the past has failed to put things in place to give our people hope and opportunity. So they have nothing, and they catch in hell, so that they have nothing on the horizon. When you talk to criminals, I talk to everybody. I talk to a fella message me on Facebook before the whole enterprise, when they shoot Robocop. A man sent me a message on Facebook. He said, "Boss, I need to talk to you. Tell me what you want to talk to me about." And he started to give me information. That man dead. In the middle of the transaction, he's supposed to send me information. I find out he dead. Murdered. Enterprise was a war zone. You all remember that?
Yep.
How could that have been? We have an acting commissioner of police acting 6 terms now. Best actor. We now have an acting chief of defense staff. We now have an acting chief of defense staff. But that's what, you see, it fit right in, because we have an acting prime minister and an acting member of the opposition. They're acting. They're not serious. They're not. We have a chief justice who has been told by the entire law fraternity that we have no confidence in you. And he said, "Okay, but I'm not leaving the job." That's like you and your spouse living in a house and all they want to done. But he or she say, "Fine, but I ain't leaving. So you gotta live with me." How did we find ourselves $2 trillion later here? At the most conservative estimate, we've spent $2,000 billion on this nation. What do we have to show? What do we have to show for $2,000 billion? The Brian Lara Tsunami Shelter. How are we in a situation? I asked yesterday. It is a game that they play to distract us with foolishness while their friends and financiers steal money. So, while Kamala in power, Jack Warner let a contractor pull up a $2 million fire engine out of a ditch and pay him $7 million today. So the Red and Ready crew say the yellow and steady crew thief. So we say, if you put the red and ready crew in power, the yellow and steady crew will go to jail. 2 years in, nobody talking about the fire engine. So I said last night, that means the combined power of government and the opposition still not enough to stop people stealing money in this country. All of them. All 41 of them. All 41 of them. When you hear people defending, when Kamala went on that walkabout, you see, I tell you all, you know, the other reason I say miss me with that. When Kamala went on the walkabout for the Cuba hospital, go to the hospital and ask anybody, where is the $1,000 million that was spent to build this? What have we gotten for that? Brian Lara Tsunami Shelter, $1 billion spent there. Napa, Sapa, Tapa, billions. Tobago Hospital, billions. These are projects that started off, budgeted and approved, 130, 140, 150 million, that reach in the billions of your money. And instead of having a nation that works, what we have are some royalty living on the hills in Goodwood Park, living in Fairies and St. Clair, living in Valsane, and in some incredible, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Somebody sent me pictures of people's children, I don't want to call their name, but they're in Las Vegas. They went there on a private jet. This is Trinidad. We've made billionaires out of people who fix potholes. We've made billionaires out of people who pave road. We've made chance of any of these people. But I have said repeatedly, and I am happy to only say it straight so, because you don't have to like me, but I promise you, if the Progressive Empowerment Party seat of back for all, you could cry blood. We will bring it back. Where you hide it, I will follow it like a bloodhound. We want our money back. And I want to go by every one of them who got a contract that inflated and overran. And I want to ask you, justify it. And I asked lawyers, and they guarantee me that as long as the conspiracy to defraud is continuing, there is no statute of limitations. So we will come for the people's money. And I promise you that. I especially want to go after those of you who misused your opportunity, betrayed the people's trust, and squandered and stolen their money. You are the first ones we're coming for. We're coming for your business partners in the Chamber of Commerce and the Manufacturers Association. We're coming for them multiple alphabet letters, accounting firms, and publishing fiction to defend your nonsense and your theft. We're going on en masse all, and that is where we have to be as a nation. So we're building a political party to tell people this is no longer business as usual. They tell you we're coming to reinvent Trinidad and Tobago from the ground up. We want to do a social intervention in Mova, Beatam, Laventille, and Silot. We want to go in enterprise. We want to find every depressed and dispossessed society, constituency, and community in this country and raise the people up. Because when all of our people are raised up to a comfortable level, you don't need a crime plan after that. People ask me, what's your crime plan? Our crime plan is to stop crime. But unlike Faris Al-Rawi,
dictatorship,
and the red and steady,
communists,
who only want to go after a certain level of criminal and avoiding the white-collar criminal, he in for a wake-up call. Because somebody have to account. And I know they have children here, so somebody have to account. You go tell me stop question. But somebody have to account for the money that was stolen at One Alexandra Place. Faris Al-Rawi, you have questions to answer. Faris Al-Rawi, you break 6 laws in Komuto. You have questions to answer. And You see, all Far is concerned about is cybercrime. Blood flowing like water in the streets. The white-collar criminals thieving by the truckload and going, but he is studying that. He wants to shut down Facebook.
Yeah.
You know why I want to shut down Facebook? Because when they bought out Guardian Express and Newsday, because I wanted to ask a man who gave me real estate, I want to tell him that today, Peter O'Connor, you're writing a column in a newspaper who owner getting a contract on the port from the government. How you could be free and transparent and open? How could that paper publish facts against the government if the paper is benefiting and the owners of the papers are benefiting from government contracts and government advertising? How? Social media makes them tremble. And I said, this guy, Christopher Philip, who died outside the Port of Spain General Hospital, I believe that is the last straw. I don't know yet how 50,000, 100,000 of us didn't end up in the street. Because they've said it twice tonight. That couldn't be any of our father. And if it was my father, maybe I also would have come up. And all of us need to think. Somebody said to me, we are Christopher Philip. You see, when you see things burn down and blow up in foreign countries, they just change the flag, the profile picture and our flag. We need to get to the point now where when something like that happens to one of our people, we take it personally. We the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Right now, there are a tower burned down in London. Yesterday, the residents stormed the office that was responsible for the decisions that may have led to those deaths. And it's not over yet. Somebody going to make a jail there. Because that is a nation that works. The Progressive Empowerment Party guarantees you. Because none of this, I say this again, none of us in this for office. None of us want to be in office for life like some of these tiny dictators. The first thing that we promised to do, the very first act of a Progressive Empowerment Party government, is to enact recall legislation. So that if we lie, you could fire we. You understand? The people need to get their power back. It is impossible that you could have $500 million elections to hire people and not have any means or mechanism to fire these same people. That is impossible. That is wrong. And we have to undo and change that. There are a lot of things wrong in this country. A lot of things wrong. When you have the conversations, you have the people who tell you not into politics, that's alright. But politics into you. Politics planning your life for you, whether you're into politics or not. Politics is what decided that our money is 1/7 the value of a US dollar. And that same money is 1/15 the spending value. So a vehicle that is $20,000 US in the States reaches here for $500,000. So that is not simple arithmetic anymore. This is a country that they have deliberately set up to fail. And we have to undo and redo. The word they use, reinvent, they use it for a reason. This nation has 41 boundaries for constituencies. It then has 16 boundaries for regional corporations. It then has 5 different boundaries for the police service. It then has 4 different boundaries for the regional health authority. How in heaven or hell's name could anything work in a situation? How? How could it work? How could anybody know who is the person that they're dealing with in certain situations? How? How do you know? We need to come back to a situation where the constituencies are funded. Chaguanas West, if your share of the national budget is $250 million, look your money. Go and take care of your schools. Go and take care of your roads, your sidewalks. Go and take care of your public utilities, your own water, your own health care. Go and take care of all the things that you need for your people to have a proper life. And you will account for it at the end of the term. You will go to the exchequer and tell them what you did with the people's money. We need to get back to a place when you wake up in the morning, you need to have stuff done. That you need to go to a government office. The people from Chaguanas don't have to travel to Port of Spain for that. This is insanity in 2017. It is almost deliberately set up to fail. We need to undo and redo this country. All those government offices, the ones that cannot go online, the ones that have to be a physical office, you can pick all of them up out of Port of Spain and put them in the dead center of Trinidad and Tobago. So everybody could reach from wherever you're coming, nice and safe. So the 250,000 people who have to be stuck in traffic every morning and every evening, that could end. That could end. That could end. That's the first half of the traffic plan. That's the first half of the traffic plan. The second half of the traffic plan is to zone the schools. When we zone our schools, because we said,
Blessings, that's what it is.
it also means over. I'm not dancing around my pumpkin in Balize house all now, you know. They want this to get done. Alright, now wrap it up now. This God saying, alright, but let me talk to you. The first half of our traffic plan is to end the nonsense of everybody having to go to Port of Spain for everything. The second half of our traffic plan is zoning schools. I want to tell you, if they tell you that all schools cannot function properly, they're lying to you. It is not rocket science. All schools can be prestige schools. We need to end the stupidness of some schools being colleges and convents and some schools being secondaries. Name all the same animal. Pick one. Stop treating our people as first class and second class citizens. End that. Get us back to a place where every citizen of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago has the same opportunities, is equal before all offices of state and the law, that we have the same access to the same goods and services, to the same benefits, that everybody could have a contract, could get involved and get an end, could get a help. If you need to reach out, you could reach out to somebody and have somebody actually there to do the job. We need to get back to there. That is what he said. The public service as constructed has to go. The Tobago House of Assembly has to go. We've been having an argument with Tobago for 55 days. Tobago needs to decide. It is either part of Trinidad and Tobago or it wants its independence, and either one we will work with. Either one we will work with. It wants one or the other, we will give it what it wants. You need to get to there. The regional health authorities that have to go, it has to go. We need to get to a situation where somebody spoke tonight about the conditions of the hospitals. We want all of our hospitals to be first world hospitals. Yes. We spend $6.25 billion. We deserve it. Yes. It's our money. So to end where we started, where everybody started tonight, we are building. You are building. This is your party. The Progressive Empowerment Party means that it is people using progressive ideas that empowers the people. And that is our goal. And that is our plan. To unite this nation, every creed and race, under one flag, all of us together, and we are on an election footing from tonight, and I will see all of you in San Fernando on the 28th of June. Yes?